Horrorfest is almost over, guys. On tonight's episode, I'm going to take a look at the Slender Man film. So we start off in a small town in Massachusetts. Four girls find this strange online video that once you watch it, summons the entity known as the Slender Man. It's basically just a variation of the Ring video. You watch it and then he comes for you. It's recycled shit, really. So, they watch the video and of course, a week later, oh look at that, 7 days. One of the girls, Katie, goes missing during a school field trip. But the dumb bitch wandered off into the woods on her own, so it's kind of her own fault. Actually, Slender Man hypnotizes her to do it, but let's not skip ahead. Later on, the other girls find out that Katie was actually into some sketchy occult shit, and she actually wanted to be abducted by the Slender Man. So they try to contact Slender Man to get Katie back. But why? She was willing to go. Write that bitch off. Seriously. Rin, the de facto leader of the group, does some Slendy research and tells the others never to open their eyes in its presence, or else they'll just die instantly. Well, it's kind of like in the game. I mean, you couldn't get anywhere near that son of a bitch. So anyway, in the woods that night, one of the girls, Chloe, opens her eyes, despite Rin's warning, and then sees Slender Man. But she doesn't die right away. Sometime later, they go back to her house to check on her, and she's pretty much just insane. Well, maybe you should have kept your damn eyes closed, bitch. So now, it's just down to the two, Rin and Haley. Suddenly, Lizzie, Haley's little sister, has a bad panic attack and gets rushed to the hospital. Haley finds out that Rin used her to contact Slender Man again, and it put her in harm's way. Of course, Slendy wants her too now. So the two realize that the only way to save Lizzie is for them to sacrifice themselves. Just then, Slendy appears and yanks old Rin out the window into the night. In a final confrontation, Haley just gives up and then gives herself to the entity. Well, that's uneventful. All of a sudden, Slender Man appears out of a tree and sucks her into it, wrapping her up in the branches. Well, that was a weird-ass ending. I mean, I know Slender Man is all lanky and shit, but since when is he made out of a fucking tree? Like, what the hell is that about? Well, anyway, guys, there it was. The good old Slendy Man. I'll see you tomorrow night on the final episode of Season 2.